Hello everybody, welcome to the Buffalo Brotherhood. Welcome to Fishing Planet. I'm Ryan and this is North Carolina where we are fishing for flathead catfish. I'm being fairly successful at it. As you see, we have 92 pounds again after getting more than 100 pounds the first day of fishing, and we are still just in the first less than 3 hours of the day here. Now, if you watched Wednesday's episodes, happy Friday to you all. Hope you guys are having a great weekend, or hope you got plans for a great weekend. I am currently, this has been pre-recorded, so thank you for that, for allowing me the privilege to be able to do that, but I'm currently back in the Magic Kingdom today, getting ready to drive home tonight after spending all day in the Magic Kingdom. It's going to be a long day, boys. Settle in. I'm hoping to be able to listen to some of my favorite podcasts on the way back, but and I was going to talk about podcasts. I actually had that sort of prepared in my head, but the last episode, Wednesday's episode, I was going to talk about some movies, and I got on this weird, like, what life was like when I was a teenager sort of thing, but which led me, during the brief interlude here that I took while I was basically getting ready to record the next episode, to wonder, I wonder if the games when I was a kid have made more money than games that have come out since then. Even games like Fishing Planet. Like, how does the games do per capita? 41 inches, 17 pounds. Getting close. Gotta get 20 pounds to break a new record, or to get a new personal best. We're working on it. So I did a quick Google search of top grossing video games of all time, and came up with 11. And it was interesting to see how it played out. So I thought I'd go over that with you guys today and sort of give you my feedback on the list and so forth. Like, this is according to Business Insider, so if you want to look it up yourself, you can. I don't know. I'm trying to look and see if I can see what they used as their statistics. They used Video Game Sales Wiki and Encyclopedia Gamia, and then adjusted everything to inflation for 2015. So this isn't going to include anything from the last 3 years. There's a cat outside my window. Oh my goodness, that scared me. Okay. I don't own a cat. That's why that was done suddenly. That there was a cat out there. But there was. Hopefully I didn't miss a fish. So this is going to everything up to 2015. Number 11, and this is immediately where you start to be like, okay, I got to check myself here, because this is a global list, not a U.S. list, which is fine. That's what I wanted. I wanted to see globally what was done. Westward Journey series, which 2001 PC game, earned $3.9 billion. That's with a B, dollars. It's a game I've never even heard about before, but it was a huge hit in China, which had 310 million users across all 3 games. So never heard of it. Chinese role playing, looks like. Not sure, but there it was. Westward Journeys. Just making sure we don't miss a fish. I don't want to miss a fish for this. I guess before I look on, maybe I should sort of guess a couple. If I was going to guess a few things. Now, I haven't looked beyond this. I'm looking at slide 11 on my phone, so I'm assuming this is a pretty good list. But I would say, let's see, what game's probably on it? Probably like World of Warcraft. I'd say World of Warcraft has to be on it. I'd say Mario. The original Mario, or maybe, yeah. The original Mario. I don't know, because I don't know if they do Final Fantasy, because Final Fantasy would have been another sort of a global hit. So we'll say Mario. We'll say like Final Fantasy. If they're doing like every iteration of the game, I'd almost have to say either like Tetris or. Did I say Pac-Man? Probably Pac-Man. If they're doing every iteration of the game. It's not just a single launch. tough to say. World of Warcraft, Tetris, Pac-Man, Mario, the Super Mario, the original for NES maybe. I don't know. See, like I want to say like Pong or something, but that's not going to be on there. Pong didn't cost that much money to make. They basically give it away at this point. If not, then you'd say like the Snake game from the Nokia phones. Everybody had that. Because everybody had a Nokia phone, but I don't know. Okay, so that was number 10. Dungeon Fighter Online, which is PC. So back to the list here. So those were sort of my guesses. Let's see. Dungeon Fighter Online. Never heard of it. A Korean online beat-em-up game. Never really caught on in America, but in South Korea it's popular enough to still be played competitively. So, Dungeon Fighter Online. The weird thing about those two, the first two there, which are bigger in the West, or East, I guess it is. The bigger in the East, Korea and China and so forth. Like, you think they would show up on Twitch now? Maybe it does. Maybe I just haven't paid attention. Okay, number 9. Got a big yawn there. Okay. Number 9, Donkey Kong, the arcade NES ColecoVision, the 1981 Coleco. Yeah, that's how you say it. 1981 version, ranked in a grand total of 3.4 or $4.4 billion. Donkey Kong did that, and Jumpman, as it's known everywhere else. Okay, the next one, number 8, raked in $5 billion. And I can say that we were a part of it. We had it in our house. Probably still do if I looked around for it. But it was Wii Fit. Wii Fit with your balance board and your Wii operating system. Wasn't much else to do with it. Basically, it became a glorified scale at our house. Number 7. From the year I graduated, 1998, earning $5.7 billion. It's the Lineage series, which is an RPG hailing from South Korea again. Came from NCSoft. Played by as many as 14 million users, making its money in 1998, making its money as in-game purchases. It's ahead of its time right there, man. Not a subscription service, but an in-app purchase, just like Fishing Planet we're playing right now. Making $6 billion in 2006. If it's in 2006, you know what it is. It's a Wii game. It's Wii Sports, which is weird to me because who actually had to buy Wii Sports? It all came with the original Wii. You know, since I started looking at this list, I haven't caught a fish. I'm wondering if it's the list fault or if it's that part. So we have top 5 to go. We're gonna take a step back. We're gonna try to catch a fish real quick. Keep yawning. Forgive me. Forgive me. The Wii was a big deal, though. I do remember that. That was a big deal. It's weird to think that it made $6 billion when it was free with the game. I mean, who would have bought it? Because if you needed a Wii U, you needed a Wii U to play it. You bought the Wii U, you got Wii Sports with it. And the first generation of Wii's were just about as bad as the Xboxes. I think 3 people I know that bought it right away all had to get theirs replaced within the first year and a half or so. Maybe I'm not going to catch another fish. Let's go back to the car. just need to catch one more. Let's just catch one more. Okay. Just one more. Put us over 100 pounds. Is that a fish? Is that a fish? Come on, take it. Take it. I want to know what the top 5 highest grossing games are. Come on, take it. Come on, top 5 games. I need to catch one more fish to find out what the top 5 games are. I still haven't seen still haven't seen World of Warcraft. Still haven't seen Mario. Still haven't seen Tetris. Still haven't seen Pac-Man. Was that 4? Did I say 4? Tetris, Pac-Man, Mario, World of Warcraft. Yeah, that's 4. Is it possible I go 4 for 5? No way. I bet it's not Tetris. Tetris never had a full console. I mean, you never paid full price for a Tetris game. I wonder if it could be like, well, no, it's 2015. I was going to say, I wonder if it could be like a mobile game, like Cookie Crush or something like that. Okay, let's go to the car. We're coming off the end of the high period is the problem. Okay, we just need to catch a couple more to break 100. One more fish and we get to find out what the top 5 games are. It's cloudy, or it's bright, but it's misty. It reminds me, there's a line in the book Shiloh, I think, that talks about how the sun rises at the same time up in the mountains. It just takes a long time to get up over the mountains, or it just takes a long time to climb those hills. That'd be West Virginia, the North Carolina, where the book Shiloh takes place, and the Battle of Shiloh and the actual town of Shiloh all are located, I guess. But come around to this side of it. That'd be like so not cool. Hear the mourning dove. I can remember those things. When I was a kid camping, it'd be the first thing you'd hear every morning. Be like, no, go away. My canvas tent doesn't block out the sound. Or maybe it was my polyester tent doesn't block out the sound. There we go. There we go. We get to find out what the top 5 is. I just gotta land it. Ooh, cool. Redfin pickerling. Keep. Okay. So here we go. Top 5. Okay, so Wii Sports made $6 billion, 2006. And we are just in the number 6 place. Number 5 is a game I've never heard of. Crossfire. PC on 2007, made $6.8 billion. There was a South Korean, or just a Korean it says, I'm assuming South Korea, I don't know if they play that in Kim Jong's Korea or not, from Smilegate, more than 50 million players. It looks like CSGO. Free to play tactical online shooter. Maybe you played that, I don't know. Number 4, we did talk about this. World of Warcraft, 2004. That's like 13 years ago now. Made $8.5 billion and counting. Because people still spend their money on it. It's crazy. They're going to be living off World of Warcraft money in that company forever. That's number 4. Number 3... wait for it to come out. Street Fighter 2 on the arcades, NES, Genesis in 91. Made 10.6... oh, there we go, fish. $10.6 billion. No idea. Had no idea that it had that much. Street Fighter 2, not 1. Street Fighter 2 would have been the big one, though. I can remember going to our local supermarket, and they had a Street Fighter arcade in between the doors, and a couple of boys from school and myself would be out there once in a while. My one friend had written down all of the like move sets on index cards. I think he did that for Mortal Kombat as well. I wonder if Mortal Kombat is on this list. He did it for Mortal Kombat as well. And he would take those index cards and fingerless gloves and a roll of quarters, man, and he would go. And he would make it happen. He'd come to play. He'd challenge people. It was the best thing we had. We didn't have an arcade in our town, so we had a Marshes with a video game, or with an arcade cabinet between the doors. But yeah, we'd play the heck out of that. Number 2, with $12.8 billion. That's a big jump. Well, it's a $2 billion jump. It's Pac-Man. On arcade consoles, on mobile, PC, starting in 1980. Earning that $12.8 billion. And then now Pac-Man 256 is out. So it's still in the zeitgeist. It's still making money. And then finally, number 1. So I didn't call this one at all. Making more money than Pac-Man actually is Space Invaders. It caused a coin shortage. Urban legend says it caused a coin shortage in Japan when it was first launched. Yep, Space Invaders. $13.9 billion. That is a lot of quarters. That'd be a lot of quarters. I wonder what that would... Do I have a calculator? I do have a calculator. Let's see. 13,900 would be 13,000. 1, 2, 3. Be million. 1, 2. 2, 3. 13,900,000,000 times 4. Is that trillion? 55.6 trillion quarters. If that all that was spent in quarters. That's crazy. That would be crazy. See, kids have Steam now, so it's not the same as going to wait and sitting in the cold area between the two doors. Hoping your mom wants to go grocery shopping just so that you can hang out in between the doors and play a video game arcade cabinet. And the thing is, it's like we all think that, yeah, man, arcades were the way to go. Man, what am I fighting here? But you know, every once in a while, somebody will make a go of it and try to do one like a remake. It's a nice largemouth bass that I couldn't get in here. I think with that though, we're gonna call it a day. That does take us over 100 pounds though. Thank you guys so much for watching, and leave me a comment down below if one of your favorite games made it in that list of top 11 highest grossing games of all time, and if not, what game do you think didn't deserve to be there? Like the video if you like what you saw here. Join the lodge by hitting that subscribe button, and we'll see you here next time. Thanks guys. Bye bye.